This is the Pöttinger ROTOCARE V series by Christy136 on Farming Simulator 22. It's for all platforms, PC, Mac, and console. I'm on PS5 here on Fox Farm for this 25.98 megabytes to download. They are 7 and 9 slots on console. If we look at tools, they'll be under tools and weeders. Yes, they are a set of 3 weeders, starting with the V6600 at $22,500, 6.6 meters in width at 14 miles per hour working speed, 90 horsepower required. There are no configuration options. The second one up is a little bit bigger, 8 meters, requires 110 horsepower, 14 miles per hour as well, and of course, no options. Moving up to the largest one, the $49,500, 12.4 meters, 14 miles per hour, 160 horsepower required. No options. Right, so I have prepared a field with small weeds, which, let's see here. So here we go. It's full of weeds. Very nice. Right, so let's go ahead and hook up. Let's hook up the smallest one. So, unattaching and attaching. If you unattach, it puts down these posts before it lets go. So it does take a minute, well, a few seconds to unhook. It doesn't just drop it immediately, but this is how you get it. L1 and X unfolds it. And we're going to go over to our little field here, because I have not tested it yet. And that's what we're going to do now. So we're going to see if it works. So not a lot of options with weeders. This is a mechanical weeder. It will only remove small weeds like these, which we're going to test. And as we can see in their field information, small weeds are small, and a weeder is what is indicated there. That should work. So we're going to lower our implement, drive forward, and so it doesn't look like it's doing anything, but if we look behind, it has now taken out all the small weeds out of our soybeans. If we look over here, we have some weeds here and here and here. So that's what a weeder does. It will remove the small weeds only. Small and maybe medium, but I would, yeah, only in the first stage of growth do weeders work. Once they get to medium and large weeds, it does not take them out. So let's set this medium-sized one here, medium-sized weeder, not medium-sized weeds, and see if the yes. Okay, so the worker does accept that. So let's go off to the largest of the 3. Now we have lights, as you can see, lights and signals, which is nice. L1 and X unfolds it. As you can see, this is quite the wingspan on it, and it actually is quite compact. So if you do, so for example, I have this field here with a bunch of different kinds of weeds, and as you can see, it doesn't do anything to the larger weeds at all. And we have some dead weeds that I have sprayed over here, and it's do nothing to them either. So just to demonstrate the differences, let's go over here and set them off. So nice animation. It looks very much like a cultivator, and that's pretty much, in a way, that's what it is doing. It is mechanically removing the weeds out of the soil, so it's digging up the weeds. Now, typically this would be used on crops that have rows, and these would cultivate between the rows to pull up the weeds and not the crop that you're trying to grow. And that is the real life application. In the game, of course, it's a little bit more complicated. Well, not, I mean, I guess less complicated than that, in the sense that you don't have any danger of damaging the crop as long as you have the crop destruction turned off. And it looks like it's operating just as it should, and all three sizes seem to be working, as I said, just as they should. It's a little hard to see on the wheat here, but you can see that this is clean here, and this has bits of weeds scattered about here, like this and that. And it seems to be working just fine. So, there you have it. Again, if we disconnect it, folding is like that. I'm spending a lot of time on weeders. I know most of you don't bother with weeders. I know I usually don't, because usually by the time I get to the weeds, they're already too large for a mechanical weeder. But we have them, and that's the animation of it being disengaged. It is nice that it does stand up quite nicely. And there it is. That's the Pöttinger ROTOCARE V Series by Christy136 on Farming Simulator 22. Thank you all for watching, and remember, it's only a game, so till next time, bye for now.